In 1996, the United States passed Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act, CDA, which basically says that online platforms are not legally responsible for what users post on them, and these platforms are allowed to moderate the content without becoming liable for it as if they were the ones publishing the content themselves. U.S. lawmakers explicitly said they wanted to encourage platforms to moderate their content, protect free expression, and let the internet grow without constant legal threat. But today's problems look a bit different. Section 230 was passed when social media didn't exist. Algorithms were primitive, platforms were forums, message boards, and chat rooms. The current landscape involves the endless social media feed and algorithmic recommendations that are central to the business models of many of these tech giants. Many of their ad distribution channels and advertisement effectiveness rely on the time spent on these platforms and also their reliability to getting to the specific target audience. As you might have heard, Australia's Online Safety Amendment, the Social Media Minimum Age Act of 2024, officially came into force December 2025. There, minors under 16 years old are prohibited from holding accounts on certain social media platforms. The ban applies to major services like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, X, Reddit, Threads, Twitch, and more. There are about 5,000 U.S. nationwide cases against these tech giants regarding social media, with 3,000 of those lawsuits brought about here in California. Two tribal nations, the Choctaw Nation and the Chickasaw Nation, both of Oklahoma, have filed lawsuits fall of 2025 in the U.S. Northern District of California against Meta Platforms and a host of other social media platforms. I did read a little bit of the Choctaw Nation's lawsuit, in which the tribe says, quote, "Because defendants designed products for the purpose of being addictive, placing profits above the welfare of children and adolescents, the Choctaw Nation should be compensated for their losses, proportionate to the significant resources needed to mitigate and address the growing crisis and the continuous danger posed by the defendants' products." End quote. New York City was an entity to launch a new lawsuit. The Houston Independent School District and Milwaukee Public Schools have joined lawsuits seeking to recover the costs tied to social media-related mental health and educational issues. Social media companies have pointed out and will continue to point out that they have in fact implemented products, features, settings in their platforms that allow users to moderate what they see. Ultimately, they believe that their products allow for parents to mitigate the mental health risks associated with using their platforms. The fundamental questions in many of the lawsuits will likely be whether teen harm resulted from the outside content or from the platform's own product design choices.